For one of my breakfasts this week, I'm going to be doing some caramel apple overnight oats. The measurements I'm going to give you are going to be for just a single serving, so I'm going to be doing 3 individual servings. So for 1 serving, you need a half of a cup of oats. I like to use the old-fashioned oats because they are thicker, they don't get soggy or anything. 1 tablespoon of ground flaxseed, 2 teaspoons of syrup. I'm going to be using this Chalk Zero caramel syrup. A teaspoon of orange zest, so we'll zest up this orange. Teaspoon of apple pie spice, some salt, which I haven't grabbed yet, 1/3 of a cup of cashew milk, and 1/3 of a cup of yogurt. You can do 2/3 of a cup of the cashew milk and leave out the yogurt. I just like the creaminess that the yogurt gives these. So that'll be for the oat part. For the apple part, we just need some apples. So you want to do, I would say 2 apples would be enough for 3. I think that would be plenty. So I'm going to do 2 apples. We'll need a tablespoon of lemon juice, some water, and then some apple pie spice. Now, if you want to sweeten it up a little bit more, you could add in some sort of sweetener, like maybe the brown sugar super and gold. You could do that. But these are Honeycrisp apples, and they tend to be a little bit sweeter, so I think we'll be good with the sweetness. So let's go ahead and throw these together.
So the first part of this recipe for the overnight oats, we're going to put together the oats, the flax, the syrup, the orange zest, the apple pie spice, salt, cashew milk, and yogurt. We're going to mix all that up together. So I'm going to do 3 individual ones. I will have the original recipe linked down below that will have the measurements.
I'm running out of time, every day goes by so fast, and every moment counts, baby, I don't wanna miss a thing. We can sleep under the stars, we can sleep under the stars, or hang out in hotel bars, driving somewhere in your car. We can sleep under the stars, we can sleep under the stars, under the stars. Baby, while we're young.
After you get everything all together, your apples all cooked and your oats all mixed up, you're just going to add the apples on top. Store these in the refrigerator. You can eat them hot or cold. I do prefer them cold. I just think they're better that way, but they're nice and thick and the oats are nice and soft from the cashew milk and the yogurt. I highly recommend overnight oats. Again, if it kind of weirds you out with the cold oatmeal, which it did with me at first, but I definitely got used to it and I do prefer them this way now.
For my other breakfast, we will be doing some breakfast sandwiches. So these are the English muffins I use, the Thomas 100-calorie English muffins. I use 1 slice of the aged white cheddar. I'll use a serving of this mesquite smoked turkey breast, and I'll be doing 2 of the eggs. So you'll see I'll use an egg pan. Well, it's actually like a whoopie pie pan. I got it off of Amazon, and I usually do 2 of them per sandwich. So I'll be using just these pure egg whites, and to season the egg whites, I'll be using onion salt and red pepper flakes. So what I do is I just take the egg whites, I cook them for about 8 minutes in a 375-degree oven, and then I just assemble the sandwiches from there.
I am just putting my eggs in the oven, so I just spray them really well with cooking spray, add in the onion salt, the red pepper flakes. Normally I like to wrap my sandwiches in foil and parchment paper, but I did not realize I was out of foil until I went to go grab some. So I'm just doing parchment paper. It'll still heat up the same way in the air fryer. Air fryer is my favorite way to heat these up. They turn out crispy and the cheese is nice and melty. So, but yes, normally I do parchment paper and foil, but I just did not have any.
You You got me feeling kinda crazy. You got me feeling like my head is spinning round. The way you look is so amazing, amazing. I could stare into your eyes for hours and hours. Everything is kinda hazy. We're just dancing in the dark.
For one of my lunches, I'm going to be doing some ham and cheese pockets using the 2-ingredient dough, which will be equal parts yogurt and equal parts self-rising flour. So I'm going to be doing actually a double batch, but I'm going to do one batch at a time because I've not had successful double batching with 2-ingredient dough. So I find it better if I just start off with a smaller batch and just do another whole batch. So this one makes 4. So I want to make 8 because I will not be the only one eating these. So I will be doing a cup of the fire yogurt and a cup of the self-rising flour, mixing that all together to make the dough. And then we'll be adding in some diced ham and some reduced fat Mexi style cheese blend. And then I'll do that all over again to make a total of 8 of them. Then these will go into a 375-degree oven after I put some egg wash on them, and they will cook for about 15 minutes. So let's go ahead and put all the dough together and make our little hot pockets.
It has been probably 3.5 years since I have made anything with 2-ingredient dough. So it's been a long time. So I was a little bit new at it. I forgot that I usually like to do a little bit less yogurt than what the recipe calls for because it comes together better. But I felt like this came together really well. Mix this all together, put it on a floured surface, and I just made 4 little equal parts and kind of flattened them out. The dough is really easy to work with. Love this. Again, I will have the recipe down below where you can check out all the measurements and the tips and tricks on the website. They have some really good tips and tricks. One of them is using a dough hook. I don't have a dough hook with a mixer, so I just have to use my hands, which always work out really well. I feel like this recipe would work really well in the air fryer, but since I was making 8 of them, I wanted to just get them one and done quick because, you know, meal prepping takes so much time sometimes, and that's my only day that I do it is 1 day a week. So I just wanted to make it quick and easy, but I may heat these up in the air fryer because I think that they will make them a little bit crispier.
I lose my breath whenever I see you. You stole my heart, what is it that you do? My life was great till you added colors. Like the moon needs the sun, we don't care about the others. You set my world on fire. You're my heart's desire. I just wanna love you, just wanna hold you, just wanna be with you till we grow old. Please tell me you'll stay or take me away. I want you for myself every single day. You set my world on fire. You set my world on fire.
For a snack this week, I'm going to make some of this veggie dip. So I like to use the plain non-fat Greek yogurt, add in some of this veggie recipe mix, and then this is great for veggies. So I'll be cutting up a bunch of vegetables, some radishes, carrots, celery, all kinds of things. So we'll go ahead and cut all those up, make this dip, and that'll be a great snack for the week.
Since I had probably about 3/4 of a container of the yogurt left, I just went ahead and just added it directly to this container of yogurt. I'm just going to use the rest of this. The only thing I did not get done today, I did not get my side salads made that I wanted, and I also did not get my vegetables cut up, but I definitely will do that later in the week. But thank you guys so much as always for taking time out of your day to watch my video, and check out the description box for all the links, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye guys.